name or anything to do with it.
They're putting a cartoon character in my head, and it sounds like, I don't know if it is her name, but it's like Wilma, because I've got Wilma Flintstone.
Gosh, right, Richard?
It's, you know, that's how it works.
Okay, come on in.
Awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I can't.
Absolutely
I'm
amazing.
so amazed. That is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely right. A young lady was, she caught fire, probably in this room, a candle, nightdress, up she went, screaming for help, and of course, big place, took a long time for someone to come. A sister came to her, and they actually dragged her out onto the landing and doused the flames with clothing, I would think, and then poured water on her. But I'm amazed.
And her name?
Very good. Her name, Wilhelmina.
What?
Oh. Don't give the surname, don't give the surname.
No.
No,
Yeah,
but
Wilhelmina. But can I just ask you, any idea how long it was before she died?
She doesn't hang on long. Maybe 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, not much. Like enough time though. And what's really interesting for me is this desire, this hatred she was starting to, I don't want to use the word burn now in front of her, but do you know what I mean? This hatred that's in her.
The exact circumstances of Wilhelmina's tragic demise may be lost in time, but what is clear both from the Hall's recorded phenomena and now from our psychic sensory powers is that Tissington contains anger so strong. And as day turned to night, we must all be wary, particularly as we were ready to commence the night vision vigils. Whilst Carl and John Gilbert head to the library, Richard, Rachel, Kath, Joe and Ian hold out for an answer from Wilhelmina's room. Room number 4.
You do it. Wilhelmina, if you're in the room with us, can you please try and make some kind of noise? Some kind of light maybe, something so we know you're there. I know you must be really angry about having your life snatched away from you. But we're here to come and visit you and to come and try and communicate with you.
Right, well, we're going into the library. It is strange, isn't it, how a library seems to be quite scary. Oh, I just had a big flash right there.
Wilhelmina, if there's anything you can do, maybe try and make a light. We know you're really strong. We know that you can do something. We know you can show yourself.
Oh, I think I might just do a flashing light then. Wilhelmina Fitzherbert, please, can you give us some sort of sign that you're with us now? Can you smack on the bed like this?
Something, yes, do you hear that?
I do.
Something, yes, do you hear that?
I do.
Oh,
You got...
did you hear something there?
Hello.
Yeah.
A chat.
Did you hear it, Kath? Oh. Oh.
Just be on 50 seconds.
There's a squeak or something. Let's just check there are no cats in here, because it's a cat sort of room.
There isn't it? It's funny, because there isn't any of a cat supposed to be here. Just be on 50 seconds. Just be on 50 seconds.
Can anyone please knock on the outside of that door? Oh. Oh. If that was any spirit at all, please could you do it again?
Whilst Ian's appeal for further activity didn't raise a response, Kath later confessed to feeling very uncomfortable and angry for some unknown reason. Could Wilhelmina's anger have affected Kath? As well as witnessing the feline phenomena that often haunts the library, this is a building that's also renowned for the curious array of lights that often greets its visitors. But are these spiritual energies and their attempts to communicate or even manifest? Were we welcome here after all? Or should some of us fear where to tread at Tissington Hall?
What are we going to do now? Because if we go that way, we're heading towards something we don't want to see.
The Peak District village of Tissington is dominated by one building, the hall that the Fitzherberts have called home since 1609. And it has proved an association of pride and peace, with one notable exception. Nowadays it's thought that much of Tissington's paranormal phenomena is down to one tragic soul. But do the lights that we have already witnessed signal Wilhelmina Fitzherbert's attempt to communicate? Derek, Kieran and both Johns felt another stay in room 4 to try and communicate with the ghost of Wilhelmina may encourage a further response.
There's a lady who's very shy and covering herself up. However, Sam says she also comes in visitation, and she is now we've settled in this bedroom. Is there Wilhelmina here? William? Or Richard? Let us feel your presence. You're most welcome to come close. Use me as a vessel. Hear it?
I did hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come close, please. Will you come into the bedroom?
I heard like a creaking out there.
Yeah. Will you come close into the bedroom, please? Maybe, I might be wrong on this, maybe Wilhelmina, I feel she's the type of lady that doesn't... Now I've just heard another one out there.
Another noise?
Yeah. Every time while we're talking.
Yeah, do you want to
It's not
stand
one we
outside?
don't-
Well, no, I'm not going to
Oh,
stand
stand,
outside.
sorry.
I'm going to stand by the door.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm going to stick this.
There's strong likelihood that she's...
It's when you're talking about her too, because that happened before.
There's strong likelihood that she's probably been spotted, or maybe she's heard her name talked about a lot. Do you hear that? Was that you, John?
No.
Well, there was a noise there.
I heard it, yeah.
Which direction was it? Was it to the right or to the left? Oh, it's just there, just outside.
Well, if I could hear it from there, that boom must have picked that up, mustn't it?
Yeah, I've got the boom right on the floor, actually.
Oh, right.
But I can't tell which direction it came from.
Someone else wants to speak out, by all means do it.
Wilhelmina, William, if there's anybody, if there's anyone that can hear us, if that's you in the corridor,
There it is again.
Yeah.
That's not the...
It's not the click.
Sensor, is it?
No.
Because that's a click as opposed to... Was that you out in the corridor?
There was another tap.
There's another little rap.
It'd be interesting to know the frequency, wouldn't it?
You mean the time between them?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they were quite close. Well, just so that you knew it wasn't... I don't know if it was pretty...
If it was regular, you mean if there was a constant?
Yeah, but I don't think they are.
There are long spells where nothing happens.
Yeah.
Aren't there? And then when you're asking out, they happen.
If you'd like us to go, if you want to be left alone, then make a noise or make a sign. Was that very slow?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So, further auditory phenomena, but despite John's rational thinking into the regularity of the sounds, this was a theory that was disproved, as a playback of our tape showed irregular time lapses between each sound. With no time to rest and a locked-off camera and EMF meter focusing on room 4's adjacent corridor, John Gilbert then joined David, John Dibley, Kieran and myself at the séance of Wilhelmina's excruciating demise, where earlier during a walk around with Derek, we recorded the sound of what appears to be a child or a woman humming.
Most of the staff that were employed were how can I say, very diligent, very vigilant, and were good to the